Everyone, this video is for the people who are being annoyed of the error all the time, saying that their internal memory is almost full, and sometimes some applications do not install on your SD card, they install on your phone's internal memory, and sometimes it gets full and you can't install the particular app, which gets very annoying. In this video I'm going to show you how to partition your SD card, make a separate partition for it to act as more internal memory on your Galaxy Y, which will separate your SD card files, just your videos, images, and the data files of the installed apps. So to begin, first of all, you will need to download and install Link2SD, and you need Google Remote Recovery. You can find both of those in the link in the video description. There I have provided download links. And to begin now, we are going to need to power off the phone, and we are going to boot into recovery mode. You should be familiar with how to boot. You need to hold the power button, the home button, and the volume up at the same time. So I'll get back to you when I'm in Google Remote Recovery. And okay, so if your kernel doesn't have Google Remote Recovery, you will need to flash it manually. So you would be in the stock recovery. So just choose apply update from SD card, and I'm going to use skin CWM. So yeah, you're going to download the exact same Google Remote Recovery version. So just select that and you will be in there. And now you're going to go to advanced, choose partition SD card, and select how much memory you want to use. In my case, I do not need much because I mostly need my SD card for videos and all that, so I'm just going to choose 256 megabytes. So I'm going to choose that. Choose the one which you want, and be sure to swap size to choose 0 megabytes. Choose that again, and now wait for the SD card to be partitioned. And okay, it is done. So just press the back button or the power button and choose the first option, reboot system now, and wait for your Galaxy Y to boot up. Now that your phone has booted up successfully, just go to your app drawer and find Link2SD card which you have installed, or if you haven't installed, you can just install it now. Anyways, once installed, start up the app, and it may ask you for super user access, so grant it, which means you need to have a rooted phone. And okay, now this pop-up may appear, and in case you don't get a pop-up asking you what to use, ext2, ext3 and all that, just press the options button, the menu button here, and choose more and recreate mount scripts. So choose ext3 sorry, and choose OK. Now wait for it, and as you can see, mount script created. Please restart your phone to mount the second partition of your SD card. And so once again you need to reboot the Galaxy Y. So instead of just powering it off, actually you can just start with the Link2SD card, and in the more options you can find the quick reboot option, and just choose that and wait for your phone to reboot. And so after it is done rebooting, start up Link2SD, and now to ensure that we have done everything successfully, press the options button, the menu button down there, go to storage info and see if this SD card second partition is mounted. As you can see, it is here, 92% free. And yeah, this is basically all you had to do. And now you have a separate partition to install your apps instead of in the internal memory, so you can keep it clean to stay away from annoying pop-up saying that it is nearly full and all that. And yeah, and okay, so let's do a little demonstration here. As you can see, I've got beautiful widgets installed, and it takes up 13 megabytes of my internal memory, and you can see I have 166 used. And so let's do the demonstration of linking this, moving it to the second partition. So in the list here, when you run Link2SD, choose the app which you want to move. For example, I'm going to do it with beautiful widgets. Choose that, go down and tap on create link, and be sure to select everything. This one doesn't have lib files, so it's just unchecked. And finally tap on OK. it'll create the link. There we go, they are moved. And now let us check out how we are doing with the internal memory now. That we go to package here. As you can see, I have freed up space. It's still something. As you can see here, it is now in the second SD card partition. So yeah, this surely helps you keep your internal memory free, to stay away from all sorts of pop-ups and all that. So, yeah, this is how you increase your internal memory. It's a very simple process by just using Qualcomm Auto Recovery. There are other ways like using Minitool partition and all that, but you don't really need that. We just did it with Qualcomm Auto Recovery. That is all. Thank you for watching, and please like the video if this worked for you. Goodbye.